Today, I want to give you the straightforward system for financial growth and kingdom-minded living based on knowledge, discipline, generosity, and practical actions. Let's dive straight into it. The first point is foundation of financial growth. The starting point is knowledge. Before money grows, you will have to grow. The difference between winners and those who lack is understanding. You must learn before you earn. Without learning, saving and investment will never make sense to you, because you won't see the point of it. You will always depend on the fact that, I can work now and get the money, so let me just spend it. But then as you broaden your perspective, your mind on finances, you will see the importance of why you have to do that. Use your salary as a seed. Your job is not a dream, it's the seed for the dream. Salary is simply the starting point. Use it to save and invest and build your net wealth. In your mind, plan to quit the day you join, meaning you are not going to depend on your salary forever. Savings builds discipline in you, and you have to know that saving is the first step out of the rat race. It's not about the amount, it's about the discipline. And if you don't save, you stay stuck. And investing is you sending your money to go out to work for you. Money must leave your hands and come back with their friends. And when you start to invest, don't invest in just one place. Diversify it across low, medium, and high risks. Don't just put your money in just one place. And before you invest, make sure it's something that you've actually done your research about, like study this, understand, and you like that thing before your money enters. Because where your treasure is, that is where your heart will also be. So if you really don't understand the vision of the company or what the institution is doing, don't go and invest your money there. And never invest into something you don't understand and decide that, I will learn about it later, and your money has already left. No, don't do that. And don't rush to invest into schemes. You see, they are saying they'll give you like 100% profits and all that, and you go and put your money there. No, because quick schemes always fails. If not always, 90% fails. So if you don't want to waste all your savings on quick schemes where you might not have it, then don't just go invest there. Invest in something you understand and last. Your net worth is your risk score, and net worth is your assets minus your liability. Your phone can be a liability depending on what you use it for. So as you calculate all your assets, your liability, and you subtract your liability from your assets, what you get is your net worth. And your income is not your wealth, it's your net worth. So if you are only accumulating liabilities but not assets, you should know that your net worth is actually suffering, and you have to do something about it. That's why the first step into a straightforward financial growth is knowledge. You have to know this. You have to equip yourself with knowledge so that you know your way around, know what you're actually doing. The goal is simple. Your passive income must exceed your lifestyle. And when you reach that point, you've escaped the rat race and you only work because you want to, not because you have to. And you must also know this. Wealth is not for hoarding, it's for giving. And generosity breaks poverty and fear. We make living from what we get and make life by what we get. The second point is investment group matters. And as I say that, I'm not talking about join groups that want to do everything. You want to invest here, that's no specialized group. They know the purpose. This is what we want to achieve in the next, let's say, 10 years or something. All of you come together, then you invest your money so that you can do it. Because let's say you want to build like 100 houses and you are now starting life, and the budget of you getting a land is about 10,000 or something. Your salary is like 5,000. By you doing the calculation, if you watch last week's video, you know how to create a money management system. So let's say your savings is like 20% of that 5,000. I mean, when are you going to get the money for the land and actually plan on building? What if you actually come together with your group of friends? I'll refer back to the video again where we spoke about the fact that hang out with people, achievers, people that pushes you to do more. What if all of you come together and decide to invest your money and start doing this and start doing what you've actually planned to do. And when it comes to group actually investing or group planning to do something, emotions has to be out of the door. Communication is supposed to be the main thing. Specify everything. The thing is, founders carry the passion and clarity for whatever they brought up. So let them just lead. You don't have to now vote on who should be the leader. No, don't become too democratic so early. Just go with the vibe, but make sure you communicate the amount each person is investing to make, because if you are all not investing the same amount, meaning the interest that come out of it, you are all not going to share the same thing. There's going to be a percentage rate to each person, what the person is going to achieve. So what you are supposed to do, if you are all bringing the same thing, meaning you are all sharing the interest that come out of this, and if you are not going to invest the same amount, then we are not going to share the same interest that comes out. Hope it's clear. And one thing you have to let it sink in is that wealth is not from breakthrough. It's from a long-term habit, consistent habit. Because let's say if you are working and you are receiving, let's say 10,000 cedis a month, and consistent for like 10, 20 years, you'll be investing a certain amount. Let's make everything equal. No promotion, nothing, no reduction in salary or anything for 20 years, and you'll be investing 20% of your income that has been coming to you. It will reach a point, let's say in your 10th or 12 or 15 years to come, the interest that you'll be getting from your investment will be even more than the salary that you'll be getting. So now you choose to work not because you must do it, but because you want to. And you can even start something on your own. That's how come investing is so crucial. Because when you just let your money sit in your bank accounts, what it actually happens to it is that it shrinks. Inflation happens to it. And at the end of the day, when you want to actually use the money after some time to do whatever you want to do, let's say you want to start a business, you will see that the money is not up to it. But then if you were able to just sit down, sit back, research more into investment opportunities that we have around, and see which place is safe for you, not actually choosing just one, but as I said, diversifying it into low, medium, and high risk investment opportunities around. At the end of the day, if one sings, you know you have the other one. And let me tell you, you might say that because one might sing, so I'm not even going to invest. But let's say one sings and you have two, and the two, the interest that you've had, and if you add your money to it, it's even more than if you are just saved it, you will get. Why wouldn't you choose to do that? Next point is the grace of giving. You know, as the word of God says, give and shall be given to you. Giving is God's system for increase. And as the Bible said, sowing and reaping will never pass. You should know that there's always a point in your wealth creation where you must give. As I said, wealth is not hoarding. Wealth is actually you giving. So in the process of you creating wealth, you should know that you are supposed to give. If you watched the last week video, we talked about the money management system, where you say you are supposed to give less 10% of the money that is coming to you. So meaning you are not actually depending solely on the work that you are doing. Even though your salary is also a seed for the dream life you want to live, you are actually putting in some principles that is going to open opportunities for more money to come in. Because actually, generosity tells you how that I'm not a beggar. I'm a participant in wealth creation. So I'm able to give to others. Why won't you do this for you to know that you can be of help to other people? Why would you block chances that you can be of benefit in other people's life? Why won't you want that? Because if you watch the first video I made on this channel, I spoke about the fact that you being selfish is not helping you, because it's actually going to help keep you broke. Because if your vision, your mindset cannot expand to the extent that you can bring people in, for you to even pray that money will come to you so that you can be of help to other people, So you are never going to have abundance, but then you are going to be sufficient, where you can take care of yourself, maybe your family, your nuclear family, and even struggle to be of help to other people. So generosity is actually a key way for you to let more money come in for you. Because as you're giving, you are going to be blessed, unless you are saying that the word of God is not true. But as we all know, it's true, meaning you are creating avenue for money to come to you. Why wouldn't you want that? Why do you want to shut that door? I thought we were all in the business of creating wealth. Or you stepped out and we didn't know about it. Let me give you a clear example on how royalty lives. Like how Solomon gave. He gave generously, not under compulsion, but because of who he is and what he can give. Like he knows he's a king, he knows he can give generously. Why should I hold it? And even when Queen Sheba visited him, she was amused about how the people were serving, the system that he has put in place, how things are being done excellent in the palace and everything. And she knew very well that King Solomon was wealthy, like he didn't need anything from her, but still came with something to honor, to give, to show that, hey, I didn't just come empty-handed. And when she was leaving, King Solomon gave him more than she brought, to show that you cannot outgive the king. So let's say if you are giving, and God says that if you give, it costs men to give to you, you should know that you cannot outgive God. So definitely, whatever will be coming to you will be in multiple folds, unless you do not believe it. The next point is the framework for multiplication. I mean, we'll be talking about work. If you want to build wealth, the first thing you have to do is for you to work. Because if you don't work, no money will come in. But then you don't want to work. So what do you want to do? Or let's say you don't want to work for someone. What do you have in your hands? What can you do? What sets of skills do you have that can be of help for people, that will make people pay for it? As you identify the set of skills you have, or the knowledge you have, or something you have that can be of help to people, what's the next plan? You have to prepare for expansion. If you don't have anything in your means, to make sure like you multiply whatever you have or make it better. Can you get help? I'm not saying go and borrow, but then is there something you can do for you to move from 1 to 2? Let's say you want to do content creation. You have a phone. I'm even using my phone to film right now. But then you have some people sitting down, waiting to get a camera, a good environment before they will start filming. They are not going to work with whatever they have because they feel like, no, the quality is not something I can work with and all that. You will be there because if you don't start now, the possibility of you starting is actually zero. You are never going to start. It's going to be a dream that you folded in your wardrobe. And whenever you're going to see people actually working, making sure that this part that you actually also wanted to take, they are doing it, you're just going to sit there and admire it. But then it can actually get dangerous when you see people and you start criticizing them because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Someone will just do it as the person has and make sure the person improves a bit on whatever the person is doing, and you will just be there. So what can you do to expand whatever you are doing? What can you do to polish what the value you want to give to people? What can you do? It's all about packaging. You can go and buy something, let's say a bottle of water at a restaurant for, let's say, 20 cedis, and you can go and buy the same bottle on the street for 5 Ghana cedis. What's the difference? It's the packaging. The restaurant, they gave you a seat. On the street, they didn't give you any seats. They will give you maybe a tissue when you get to a restaurant or even a glass or something. You won't get that on the street. So what can you do to polish your packaging to make sure your value is received? You've identified your skills. You've prepared for expansion. It's time for you to take action. You have to do it now. Do it, make mistakes, and improve on it the next time. Now, you have to plan on scaling it, making it something big. something that you can bring people in so that it can bless other people too. The next step is Kingdom Wealth Principles. This can actually help you if you keep it in mind. It will direct your path in your wealth creation. Generosity unlock increase. So it will help you not actually fold your hands and hoarding when money comes to you, but actually you give. Excellence reflects royalty. Your vision determines the resources you have. If you are planning on just having, let's say, a one shop, it will determine the resources that you have to pray or plan to acquire. But if you are planning on having multiple shops and stuff, it will determine the resources that you know you have to open your heart for so that those things can actually come to you. Action creates results, not dreams, not plans, actions. So if you are not taking any actions now, know that you are not seeing any results because you've not done anything. Anna opens doors. As Queen Sheba honored Solomon, it opened a door for her to actually have more. Who are you actually honoring for doors to be open for you? It's a question you have to ask yourself. Crisis can birth multiplication. When Jesus had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes, what happened? Multiplication. When the widow didn't have anything and had just an oil, what happened? Multiplication. So crisis, whatever you find yourself in, that you feel like, oh, I'm in crisis, I don't even have all the materials I need to be able to start this, have it in the back of your mind that this thing can actually birth multiplication. So I must take action now. This brings us to the end of the video. See you next week with a powerful set of insights. Bye.